Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Elizabeth Westbrook. She's a cancer control specialist for the Kentucky Cancer Program. Today you are going to talk to us about the causes of skin cancer.
Sure. The primary cause of skin cancer for all types is too much exposure to the sun, limiting the amount of time that you spend in the sun, choosing to go out earlier in the day or later in the day when the sun's rays aren't as strong. Peak hours of the sun are between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So take breaks, go indoors, find shade. You can also wear protective clothing, long sleeve shirts, long pants. A wide brim hat is great, but all of these things work together to help prevent skin cancer. Sunscreen is another good thing that you can do. It's recommended that you use an SPF of 30 or higher. And basically, you want to coat your entire skin with it. It takes about an ounce of sunscreen for your body. That sounds like it might be a lot, but it's actually only about 2 tablespoons. And you want to apply it about 15 to 30 minutes before you go outdoors. And that lets it penetrate to deeper layers of skin. Sometimes, the brands will say they're waterproof or water resistant, which means it won't wash off as easily, but they always will wash off and wear off. So if you're swimming, you need to reapply more often. Otherwise, you would reapply sunscreen about every 2 hours. 1 of every 5 Americans will develop skin cancer by the time they turn 70. Now, fortunately, skin cancer is easily treatable when it's caught early. Basal cell carcinoma is the most common type of skin cancer, and it accounts for about 3.6 million of all the cases. Usually it starts out as a smooth, shiny bump. It may appear as a pearly or waxy bump, or sometimes it will look like an indentation in the skin, like it just kind of rolls over a little bit, like it could be a slightly open sore, which heals, or sometimes it'll heal and reopen. That's the most common type. Squamous cell carcinoma accounts for nearly 2 million cases a year, and it's typically found as rough, scaly patches on the skin. And so it is more dangerous than basal cell because it has a tendency to spread more easily than basal cell carcinoma does. And then the third type is malignant melanoma, because it has a tendency to spread and go to other areas of the body. And a lot of times, melanomas will start out as a new growth on the skin or a change in an existing mole. And so we like to go over the ABCDEs of melanoma. And A stands for asymmetry. So you won't have one side bigger than the other. If you do, that's a caution or concern. B stands for border, but melanomas tend to have notched or scalloped edges. Sometimes they may bleed into the skin around them. C stands for color. Melanomas can have all different colors. D is for diameter. It shouldn't be any larger than a pencil eraser. And E is for evolving. If it's caught early, it's very curable. So 99% of early detected melanomas are curable, which is great news. It would be best if you would check with your family physician or dermatologist. And that way, if they need to be biopsied or treated in some ways, those individuals are the persons that would be the best at.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you so much for being with us today. For more information, be sure to contact the Kentucky Cancer Program. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Farm and Home Show, and we'll see you next time.